So here is a short beginner's sequence which will build stability and openness and heat in the upper body and the core. So let's start sitting on our heels. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can sit cross-legged, or you can use a blanket. You can sit it between your bum and your heels here to prop between the knee joint to create some space there, some padding. Okay, so you find a nice long spine, find the nose over the navel, and tuck the chin slightly so the back of the neck is nice and long. And take the hands to rest on the knees and close the eyes. We're going to do a few rounds of deep breath. So take a big inhale through the nose. Grow nice and tall. Exhale. Let the shoulders drop down. Inhale. Filling up the lungs. Exhale. Inhale. All the way to the crown of the head. Exhale. At the bottom of the exhale, pull the belly button to the spine. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Fill the lungs up to the top. Exhale. And steady. Okay, let's take the hands to the shoulders. So the fingers are facing forward, the thumb is at the back. So pull the navel in so that you're not flaring out the ribs. Tuck the navel in like this and the ribs. And then you tuck your chin so that the back of the neck is nice and long. Take the hands to the shoulders and we're going to draw circles. And keep breathing nice and deep. Drawing big circles with the elbows. Imagine drawing a circle with the elbows here at the side. And so then we're going to swap direction. Keep the chin tucked. Nice long breaths here. Nice. Okay, so take the hands to the knees. We're going to do a short breathing exercise, which is called Kapalabhati. It means shining skull. So it's very, very energizing, also tones the belly, and it cleans out excess carbon dioxide in the body. It's got loads of benefits. So what we do is we exhale through the nose and pull the navel in at the same time. And we don't think about the inhale, it kind of happens on its own. So it looks a little bit like this. So we're going to do 30 times in a row. If you can't keep up, that's okay, go at your own pace. Just join back in whenever is okay for you. So first of all, let's inhale, nice long spine. Exhale completely. Then we're going to inhale halfway. And begin to exhale. Ten more. Now exhale completely. Then inhale. And you lift the pelvic floor as you do so. Hold the breath in at the top. And then exhale. Release. Good. A couple of normal breaths here. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to reach the arms up. So take the palms facing forward and reach the hands away from each other, away, 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 away. And then reach the arms up. And when you get to the top, interlace the fingers and press the heels of the hand up towards the ceiling. Tuck the chin in, pull the belly button in, and then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale. So you're lengthening through the whole of the torso by pulling yourself up through the hands. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, burst the hands open. Very good. So let's come on to hands and knees now. You can get rid of your blanket. Although if you find it hard having your knees on the floor, you can always prop your knees with the blanket underneath, like this. Okay, so I'm going to keep this here. Why not? When you're in your hands and knees position, take your fingers and spread them as wide as you can, and then press down into all the finger pads and into the base of the knuckles as well. And you'll find that when you do that, you really engage more through the hands, and so through the arms and all the way up to the shoulder. And now take this eye of the elbow and send that forward, and that opens up the collarbones. So then look forward. And press the tops of the feet into the floor. So the pinky toe is pressing into the floor. So you're looking forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to pull the navel in. But at the same time, the chest stays open. Keep pressing into the hands, inhale. Exhale. Okay. So press into all of the fingertips. Press into the top of the left foot. And now send the right leg behind you. Now keep the chin tucked so the back of the neck is long. Inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to pull the knee in towards the chest. See if the knee and the forehead can touch. If not, as far as you can go is good. But pull the knee in as far as you can and exhale, navel to the spine. Inhale to lengthen. So you're sending the crown of the head forward and the leg behind. It's not up, it's away. Exhale. Round the back, press into the hands. Inhale forward. Now keep the right foot active. So I'm spreading my toes. You can also point your toes or you can flex the foot, sending the heel away from you. It engages different parts of the leg, but whatever, in this exercise, what's important is that you keep it active. So inhale forward. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it in. Inhale. And exhale, put it down. Let's do the other side. So press the right foot down into the floor, the right pinky toes. Keep pressing to the hands. Send the left leg back. Inhale forward. Then as you exhale, you're going to take the knee towards the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, get super long. Exhale, pull the belly button to the spine. Inhale. And exhale, put it down. Okay, good. So we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to add the arms in now. So reach your right foot back. Press into the top of the left foot. Now really press the right hand into the floor. Pull the belly button in to keep you stable in the center. And then as you inhale, the left hand is going to come forward. Now tuck the chin so the back of the neck is long. Take a big inhale here. And exhale. Squeeze it in. Maybe the elbow and the knee touch. Inhale. Exhale. Now it's really important to use the breath here, because then you're using the really deep muscles of the core. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, get super long. Exhale, pull the navel back to the spine. One more time, inhale. Exhale, put the hands down. Cool, other side now. So reach the left foot back. Keep the hips stable, look forward, and inhale, take the right hand forward. Keep pressing into the left hand, the right foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Get super long. Exhale, navel to the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, put the hands down. Nice. Okay, I'm going to get rid of my blanket. So get your hands pressing into the mat again, fingertips strong. The eye of the elbow facing forward, the chest is forward. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes. Take a big inhale again. And then as you exhale, lift the knees. Now make sure your shoulders are over your wrists, maybe even a bit forward. The more forward you go, the harder it is for the core. Okay, keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bend the knees. Press into the hands. The hips are coming up and back. The belly towards the thighs. And then you're going to come back into downward facing dog. Now keep the knees bent. Keep pressing into all four corners of the hand. So the knuckles, the fingertips, the pinkies most of all. So the more you press into the pinkies, the more you externally rotate those shoulders, which spreads across the back. So you don't want your shoulders up beside your ears like this. You want to open them up. Good, big inhale here. Exhale. Tuck the chin so the ears are beside the biceps. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Press into the hands, and as you inhale, let's take a walk to the front of the mat. And when you get there, take your feet hip width apart. In order to measure that, you can take your two fists between the feet and line up the outside edges of your feet. Good. So take your hands to your shins. And from here, send the hips back and the heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, navel to the spine. Inhale. Exhale. So tuck the chin also. So the neck is nice and long. Inhale. Then as you exhale, bend the knees. Empty out the belly as you exhale. And from here, shake the head. Release the neck. Good. So as you inhale, we're going to press into the feet. Now take the palms facing forward and send the heart forward. Press into the heels. Send the heels away from each other. Inhale, send the heart forward. Palms to the side, heart forward, hips back, until you open up all the way to the top, gaze up to the thumbs. Exhale, take the hands down. Land in Tadasana. Nice. So let's, from here, move into a side bend. So our feet are going to stay hip width apart. From here now, if you take your fist at your navel, you can see that it fits between the two feet. That's your hip width apart. Nice trick. So take the hands up again. So again, the palms are going to face out, reaching up until you interlace the fingers and send the heels of the hands up towards the ceiling. See if you can keep your thumbs inside your palms. Makes it slightly trickier. And so from here, we reach up as we inhale. And then as we exhale, we're going to go down to the left. So keep pressing into the right foot. Keep pressing into the right heel. Inhale, you're going to come back up. The slower you go, the better here. Exhale down to the right. Press into the left heel, press into the left hand. Inhale all the way up to the top. Exhale. Press the foot and hand away. Looking up under the armpit maybe. Inhale. Exhale. Press into the hand, press into the foot. Inhale. Okay, one more round. Really heating this exercise. Down, exhale. Inhale. Reach up at the top. Exhale. Nice. Inhale up. Good. Burst the hands open. Okay. Inhale to open up the chest. And then we're going to bend the knees. Exhale, dive forward. Hands to the shins. Look forward, inhale. Then plant the hands and step back. And we find a plank pose. So like we did on the hands and knees, the fingertips are pressing into the floor. And the eye of the elbow is facing forward. So the heart is facing forward, the belly button is lifting, and the heels are going away from you. So at any point you start to lose your form, take the knees down. Make sure that your chest is lovely and open. Good, so take a big inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to lower, but keep the elbows in. Keep those elbow eyes facing forward. Heart open, inhale. Exhale. All the way to the floor. Very nice. So when you get there, you untuck the toes. Hands stay underneath the shoulders. And you're going to tuck the tailbone down. Then as you inhale, you're going to expand the lungs. So keep the chin tucked. Keep the back of the neck long. Stay here for another inhale. And then exhale to lower down. Let's do the same. So press into the feet, tuck the tailbone. Inhale to lift. And this time look over the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Okay, one more time. Inhale. When you get here, let's take the forearms to the floor. The elbows are underneath the shoulders. Once you get here, you press the fingertips into the floor again, and then pull the elbows back, send the heart forward. And think about expanding the lungs sideways. So keep pressing into the feet. Keep tucking the tailbone down. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale. Inhale. And then as you exhale, let's push back. And let's rest in child's pose. So take a big inhale. Imagine the breath spreading across the whole of the upper back. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Okay, so walk the hands up. Let's come to sit on your bum. And see if you can find yourself sitting on the sit bones here. Take your knees, bend your knees and take your feet together. Hold underneath the pits of the knees and then use that to open the chest up as you inhale. Now squeeze the knees towards each other and as you exhale, pull the navel in. Good. Okay, so from here, what we lean back, there's a little shelf you might find just behind the sit bones. So we're not going all the way onto the tailbone, but we're on that little shelf of just behind the sit bones. And then we're going to lift the knees, the feet. Keep the hands behind the knees as you lift the feet and lift the chest. So inhale here. Exhale. Keep the chest open. Inhale. Exhale. Use the navel. Good. Okay, so now we're going to cross the legs. So right leg in and then left leg on top. And then use the hands to squeeze the legs in towards the chest. Take an inhale here. Exhale, squeeze. Good. So my toes are super active. You need all the way to the end of the feet to keep this pose working. So keep the chest open. See if you can keep your knees towards the chest. Press the hands forward. Nice. Okay. Come back. Let's take the hands to the floor. Feet forward. Take the hands behind the knees. So tuck the chin again. Back of the neck long. Navel in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Let's do the same thing again. Cross the left leg in. Right leg goes over the top. Pull the knees in. Inhale. Exhale. Press the hands away from you. Squeeze the legs in. Squeeze, squeeze. Keep the heart lifting. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So put the hands on the floor. Keep the heart lifting. Knees squeezing together. And maybe you can try straightening one leg. Keep the heart lifting. Inhale. Exhale. bend it again. Lift the heart, inhale. Exhale, extend the leg. Inhale. Feel free to stay here with the knees bent. If you find that you're rolling backwards, just absolutely modify it. Even you can put the toes down on the floor. Keep the heart lifting, inhale. Exhale, maybe. Straighten both. Good. Okay, great. So put the feet down, hands beside the hips, lift the bum and put it beside the heels. I'm going to roll down onto the spine, lying on the back. Inhale to reach the arms above your head. And then as you exhale, press against the thighs. So when we work the core, we really shorten the front of the body. So now we're going to do the opposite, open up the front of the body to counterbalance. So take your hands down beside your heels. Make sure that you can see your heels on either side of your hips. And then you're going to press into the toes, press into the outside edge of the feet, press into the heels. And then tuck the tail, so your tailbone is going down towards your knees. And as you notice, that already creates a bit of a lift in the hips. So continue pressing into the toes and the heels, just lift the hips up. So make sure your knees aren't splaying out, they're staying parallel with the hips. Press into the hands again, keep on lifting. Now, see where you're holding this. Are you clenching the bum? If so, release it. See if you can use the other deeper muscles to keep you lifted. Keep pressing into the toes. And then see if it's available to you, you can roll onto the triceps and interlace the fingers underneath. You can use that to lift the chest even more. Keep pressing into the toes. Lengthening across the front of the hip flexors. Now make sure that your neck is nice and long. Notice how my voice is kind of open. It's not squeezing like this. My neck is compressed. But so nice and long neck. Keep lifting the chest. Inhale, spread the lungs. Exhale, press into the feet. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, and we're going to, with care, put the spine down. So one vertebra at a time, keeping the tailbone tucked. All the way to the floor. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, knees coming towards the chest. So finally, we're going to extend the feet long. Windscreen wipe for the feet to release the hips. Take the palms of the hands facing up. Then press into the elbows to lift the chest. And then sugar your shoulder blades underneath you. So the chest is nice and open. Palms are facing up. Release the shoulders to the ground. Let the back of the head be heavy on the floor. Take a big inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale. One more inhale. Then let it all go into the floor. Let the shoulders be heavy and the heart open. Let the breath slow down again. You might notice a little bit of tone or heat around the belly. Just let the belly soften so that the breath is lifting and dropping the belly. Now you can stay here as long as you like. But if you're finishing, then bend the knees. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, roll over to the whatever side you like. Use the hands to press up. Take the hands to the chest, to the heart, and just give yourself some thanks for dedicating some time to doing this home practice. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.